Good morning, everybody. Welcome back. It's me, Debbie, your resident psychic medium and neighborhood woo-woo lady. Anyway, so we're back again this week for another energy forecast and oracle reading, where we're going to be doing taking cards out for Monday and Tuesday, so we can see what energy we can expect and also what guidance we can have to help us with those days. We'll do the same with Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Okay, so today we're working with the Gilded Tarot Royale, this stunning box over here. We'll be using that for kind of like the energy overview, and then we're going to be getting some angelic guidance and I would say spirit guidance in general, really, from the Keepers of the Light Oracle by Carl Gray. And then we're going to get some soul guidance from within from the Starseed Oracle by Rebecca Campbell. Okay, so let's get straight to it. So for today and tomorrow being Monday, Tuesday, let's have a look and see what energetic influence are we going to have. And we have the Ace of Cups. Now, as I look at this card, what sticks out for me the most is this moon cycle over here, right? So an ace in the tarot is always to do with new beginnings and a fresh start. So here I'm hearing loudly, we need to really observe our cycles at the moment because we're reaching a completion. I know, the year is coming to a completion. I do understand that, but this is completion of another kind. This could be to do with endings, releasing, letting go of what doesn't work for us anymore, which I'm finding to be still a common theme over the last couple of weeks. But Spirit is just asking us to acknowledge what phase we're in, if that makes any kind of sense. And to also ask us, the phase we're in, is it fulfilling? Are we doing what we're doing because we have to? Or are we doing what we're doing because we want to? They're saying that's the question that we need to ask, because depending on the answer there will determine what phase we're in, whether we're welcoming in something new, are we letting go of something old, or are we just dangling in between there, okay? What also stands out for me is all these fishies in the water, and goldfish usually represent prosperity and abundance. And then the eye sticks out for me as well. What I'm getting with that from Spirit is that there's more going on here than what the eye can see, okay? So even if you don't see too much going right in your life at the moment, count your blessings. What is working out for you? Focus on that. Give energy to that, right? But they're showing some beautiful new beginnings coming up for all of us as a collective, because we've gone through so many phases and cycles. We're now letting go of quite a big phase, quite a big cycle, and now we get to welcome in the new. So nothing is as it seems at the moment. Okay. So in other words, the planet might look like it's gone a bit mad, but underneath there's a lot of activity, there's a lot of abundance, there's a lot of good to look forward to. Okay, so Monday and Tuesday. Let's get some spirit guidance here from the Keepers of the Light. This one sticks right out. Here we go. It says White Eagle. I just noticed the writing is reversed. That's handy. But anyway, okay, so for all intents and purposes, it says White Eagle, ancestor spirit, connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. Now, this has been a theme in general for this year. Let's be real, right? A lot of cards have come up. If you've been watching my prior videos, you'll see that a lot of the cards have been talking about releasing the past, letting go of old, ancestral patterning, old family wounding, all of that. We've all been wading through all of that and working through it very diligently. And let's be real, it hasn't been an easy ride, okay? So this ties in with those moons. I said just now, talk about completion of a cycle. And I just heard Spirit say, give it a month. So a month from now, what is the date today? I think it's the 7th. Yeah. Sorry, we have a conversation with myself. So yeah, I think it's the 7th today. So I would say around about a month from now, we're going to be in a completely different place compared to where we are now. And Spirit is saying where we are going to is much better than where we have been. The future is much brighter than what we've experienced before, right? So with this card here, this guy reminds me of my guide, my spirit guide. But yes, we're being told here that we're being guided by our ancestors, our wise ones and loved ones that have gone before us. They really have our back at the moment. They're helping and guiding us to release what we're releasing at the moment, because whatever we're releasing now, never mind we break the cycle, we stop continuing negative patterns, but we also release these guys, our ancestors, from whatever pains and traumas that they've had to endure, right? When we heal ourselves, we really do heal the world, right? So very beautiful card, very important one, that one. Okay. I'm also hearing the word peace. So we're going to be having a lot of resolution of conflicts, because energies have been very heightened over the last while, and I'm hearing Spirit say lots of people have been a bit frazzled and irritated, so there'll be some healing where that's concerned. Thank the Pope. Okay, let's see what the Keepers of the Light have to say. Or should I say Starseed Oracle? Always get the two confused. This card says cracked open, and it says rock bottom, surrender to the alchemy of life. Now what stands out for me is this lady, it looks like the outer layer of herself is cracking open to reveal this beauty and newness that lies underneath. So yet again, the cards speak in harmony here, where they're all telling a very similar story, right? Here we have, like I said, the Ace of Cups is a letting go, to welcome in the new. Nothing is as it seems, right? Then we had this guy, we're letting go of old patterns, right, to rebuild anew. And here we have the cracked open, letting go, right? And surrendering to the flow of life, because there's a beautiful rebirth here. We're welcoming in some beautiful new beginnings. Like I said, a month from now, we're going to be in completely different places. Maybe not so much geographically, maybe for some geographically, yeah. But not only that, is being in a different place on a soul level. So that is phenomenal. So Spirit is saying whatever we do, we mustn't fight at the moment. We've got to go with the flow of life. We've got to surrender and know that Spirit, the universe, God, Creator, they're in charge. We just need to relax and keep doing what we're doing, right? So it's a beautiful card. Okay, there's that. Now let's see what do we have for Wednesday and Thursday. There you go. That's the energy. Let's see, what do we have? Strength. Now, when I look at this card, this lady standing there with this majestic lion that's with her. Now, what I'm also seeing is the stars and the universe behind her. So this card talks about, despite what we're going through, despite everything that's going on, despite the year 2020 has been, I'm hearing the word, we are successful. We are successful. We're coming out of this year successful. And how we know that is we survived, right? We survived what could have and should have killed us, let's be real. But yes, we are stronger than what we went into this year with. We're more confident, we're more real, we're more authentic. We now know who we are and where we need to be going as a collective, right? So here, she's looking forward, but she's got strength next to her. And that lion I'm hearing is to do with angels, your spirit guides, your angels. Archangel Ariel comes to mind. In fact, her name means lioness of God. She has a lion, lioness of God, something like that. Anyway, but it means God's strength. She's God's lioness. Something along those lines. Not sure of the exact translation, but I feel like this angel's playing quite a big part for us at the minute. She's really helping us and guiding us and having our backs, because she really is strong. Even though she's feminine, she's very strong. And to that end, I'm hearing Spirit say strength doesn't always have to be harsh. Strength doesn't always have to be hard and masculine and like a bully. We can be strong in a gentle way. And they say that includes saying no with a beautiful smile on our face. So yeah, this is about strength for Wednesday and Thursday, being confident, knowing who we are, being authentic, being real, and knowing that we are succeeding despite the way things look. Spirit is saying, do never ever underestimate the power of the human spirit. We are more powerful than what we look, people. We really are. We are sovereign beings. We come from our Creator. We are parts of our Creator. We're never separate. So that makes us powerful, right? But life makes us stronger. I'm hearing my snarky guides say. Anyway, so there's that for Wednesday and Thursday. Now let us get out some keepers of the light guidance here. Let's see. We have Isis. It says magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. So this makes sense here, because here we have, let me just get this card back again. Strength. We're stronger than we think. Please notice feminine. Two feminine, or two ladies in these cards. So this is all about the divine feminine arising, the divine feminine coming through. And the divine feminine doesn't just refer to woman. The divine feminine is about love and nurturing and receptivity, right? So here we're talking about really being confident about ourselves in the middle of the week, being very clear. Now that we know who we are, now that we're confident, now we can basically manifest whatever we set our minds to. But what I'm hearing Spirit say loudly here is that there's no need for desperation. We don't need to force or push or bully things in our direction. Again, I'm hearing my guides say we don't have to micromanage the universe. The universe knows what it's doing, right? We just need to know what we want and to have the confidence to take action as we feel guided to, right? So Wednesday and Thursday, it looks like we're pretty unstoppable. So that's marvelous. And we'll start to see results from being gentle rather than being forceful. Okay, the forcefulness and pushiness is all very 3D. It's the old reality. Now we're stepping into a reality where nothing needs to be forced or pushed, but our intentions need to be really rock solid. So let us make our intentions clear. Let us know that we deserve what we want, whatever it is, and that it's happening. Even though it might not look like it, it's happening. Okay, so there's that. Now let us get out a Starseed Oracle card. And let's see what wisdom is here. My hat. Look at this. I'm finding the cards recently are mirroring each other more and more. This card here that I've just drawn out says your life is a canvas. Artist, manifestation, creative accountability. And this card says magic manifesting. So Wednesday and Thursday, the middle of the week, seem to be very powerful manifesting days to really, and I'm also hearing the words realign and refocus, right? So it's time, they're also saying upgrade. So it's time to upgrade our needs, wants, and desires. It's time to think bigger and to know that we deserve more because we have the strength and the confidence and the backup of Spirit to do that. Isn't that bloody marvelous, people? Two cards with almost exactly the same meaning. Potent stuff. Okay, now let us have a look at Friday and the weekend. That's the energy. What is the guidance? What can we take away for Friday and the weekend? That. Let's see, Friday and the weekend we have the Two of Pentacles. Now, what I'm loving about this card is that man is standing and he's kind of like juggling these pentacles. There's a rainbow in between. He's standing on the sea with the ship behind him. And for first things first, he shouldn't be able to stand on the sea. Well, that was Jesus' job, right? But in fairness, I'm hearing Spirit say, we can manifest miracles too, right? Us little humans, we can manifest miracles and we can have fun while we do it. And we can manifest miracles while we're busy, while we've got lots of things on our plates, while we're juggling a lot of things. We can do this, all while we walk on water. I love that. Okay, so in essence, this card is talking about adopting a more playful approach. So let us not be so serious. Let's be real. You know, life has been serious on wheels this year up until this point. Friday and the weekend, we get to lighten up just a little and understand that we can take care of all of our needs, juggling our needs like this man is juggling, and while performing miracles and being confident, because this man is not even looking down at the water he's standing on. He's not even looking. He's just doing what he's doing, and he's doing it confidently while his ships come in the background. So he can't see that ship coming in, okay, but it's coming, and that ship would be his manifestations, what he's working so hard to achieve, and things like that. So this is a fantastic card for Friday and the weekend. Okay, let's see. Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. A beautiful card. The write-up in the card says, truth is being revealed, deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. Okay, so while we are busy doing all of this, okay, on a soul level, our soul is going to be very active, as in receiving information from spirit. Remember, we're being backed up by spirit hugely this week. So pay attention to your intuition, pay attention to thoughts, ideas that repeat over the weekend, because they're coming from spirit, they're coming from source, right? And pay attention especially to the ones that are repetitive, because spirit, they can nag when they have to, okay? This card also talks about the truth, and they're talking about your truth. I'm hearing spirit say, expressing your truth in everything that you do. Being real, being authentic is the flavor at the moment. Actually, it's a permanent flavor, but it's intensified at the moment. Okay, now let us see what comes through out of this deck here. Let's see what guidance is here. That one from the Star Seed Oracle. Okay, this card says activated earth, power places, ley lines, trust where you are led. I love this. Okay, so here this for me is talking about connecting with nature over the weekend, especially places that you would consider being power places. So in other words, if you feel rejuvenated, empowered, strengthened when you go to the beach or when you go to the forest, try to spend some time out in nature, because again, I'm hearing the words, the veil is very thin at the moment. So in other words, it'll be very easy for us to connect with spirit, to connect with Mother Earth herself by communing with nature. What stands out for me is this, what looks like a beam from above, right? So this, they're calling this a portal. So the veil is thin, there are lots of portals that are being activated. It even says so on the card, I think. Portals being activated. So our connection with spirit and our connection with source is going to be stronger than ever from the weekend onwards, okay? I'm also hearing it'll be really helpful if the healers among us, even if you're not not called to be a healer, that's okay. Spirit is asking us to connect with Mother Earth for healing Mother Earth, because they're saying Mother Earth is going through quite a huge transition at the moment. The same way us humans are going through huge change, so does Mother Earth. We are not separate from our planet. So let us send Earth love and healing and good energy so that she can support us. Let us support her to support us. And again, divine feminine energy here, the Mother Earth. It's all about the divine. Honor thy mother, I'm hearing. Very nice. Lovely. So it looks like quite an interesting week this week ahead here. It looks like we're going to be really well supported by Spirit. It looks like we're going to really be feeling a lot more confident, even though we're tired. This year's been heavy. We're letting go. We're in that transition phase at the moment. It's like we're not in the past. We're not in the future. It's like we're somewhere in the middle. We're somewhere in between. And that in between can feel like a no man's land and can feel like we're not really sure where we're headed, right? But we are being asked to remember that we are stronger than we think, we're more confident than we think, we have Spirit by our side, and we've basically got this. So Spirit is saying this week is going to be calmer in the ethers than what it has been over the last week or two. Last week or two have been tumultuous, but this week seems to be a little bit calmer, and they're saying it's to give us a breather so that when it comes to launching forward into next year, we'll have even more energy to do so. But what is important to look out for, what I love about this week in short, is that the veil is very thin. Thoughts become things fast, right? We have confidence and strength this week. We're welcoming in the divine feminine, so be sure to connect to Mother Earth, to nurture yourself, to nurture the earth around you, right? And to just remember that, yeah, manifesting is very quick. So let us watch our thoughts. Okay, so I hope that that's helped you guys. If you've enjoyed this video, please be sure to like it, to share it, to subscribe. All the doodads are down below. And yeah, if you think anybody would like to see these videos too, then do by all means share, and let me know how you go. I love reading all of your comments as usual, and I'm sending you all so much love. Have an amazing week ahead. We've got this. Take care. Bye.